Q56, f of x equals ln x, gets the graph of f of x and minus f of x plus 1. Well, if I first of all focus on ln x, right, so remember now what ln x looks like, we did see it before, but also it's the reflection of y equals e to the x, isn't it, in the y equals x line, because they're inverse functions. But this is what it is. Okay, it goes, this is the y-axis acts as an asymptote, okay, and then it crosses the x-axis at 1, right, and then it goes to infinity, but it takes its time to get to infinity. It's quite close to the x-axis, just like the e to the x is quite close to the y-axis. Okay, so that's y equals f of x there. Okay, now on the same sketch we've got to draw this, right, but I'm going to take my time on it to have all the different features on there. Now when it comes to transformation, as I said before, deal with inside the bracket first. So plus 1, right, f of x plus 1 it is. So when I do f of x plus 1, as I said, I'm not going to worry about that minus yet, do that later, but f of x plus 1, right, I'm going to obviously then shift along the x-axis inside that bracket. I'm going to take it back minus 1, right? So I do that, then essentially I'm going to shift this back 1. So if I shift this back 1, now the asymptote there is the y-axis. So if I shift it back 1, then you're going to need a new asymptote. It's no longer going to be the y-axis, it's going to be minus 1, isn't it? Okay, because it's shifting back 1. So we're going to have an asymptote there at minus 1. So this graph gets shifted, as I said. So the asymptote now is minus 1. It'll tend to minus 1. And if you think about it, if it crosses there at 1, well, if I'm shifting it back 1, it'll cross through the origin. Alright? So make sure when you do that, you go straight to the origin there. Okay, we go over there. And then, as I said, slowly goes to infinity. So that's f of x plus 1. Okay. Now then, the transformation they wanted was f of x was minus of this, right? So minus of this means you reflect in the x-axis. Okay. The positive x values will become negative. The negative x values will become positive. So you've got to reflect this. Okay. So let's have a look at what this reflection will look like. Okay. So I'm going to have my asymptote is still going to be at minus 1 because I want to draw minus f of x plus 1, okay? But what will happen is this curvy bit here will get reflected, so then it'll go towards positive infinity, okay? And then this positive bit here will actually keep going now and it'll become negative. So that's your minus f of x plus 1. Okay, and make sure you have the origin there. Right? And it did say, didn't it, on the same axis, draw f of x. Okay, so we need to also then draw your ln x. So we have there that it crosses at 1. So you've got every detail then on our graph. Okay?